everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Rutnika and you've reached Natural Vibrations. This is a pick a card reading. What is my twin, soulmate, or divine partner feeling towards me? This could apply to twin flames, soulmates, karmics, whatever works for you. It's a general reading and will not apply to everyone. If you wish to book a private reading with me, you can log on to my website naturalvibrations.in. All right, we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. What is my twin, soulmate, or life partner thinking about me, feeling towards me? 1. Okay, I'm getting a 2 as well. So I'm going to do things a bit differently. I'm going to pick the cards and then we're going to pull some clarifiers from the Mystic Moon deck. Once you're ready, let's start. I'm going to move this to the side. All right, pile number 1. We've got carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. Interesting. And personal transformation. Wow. Okay. Those of you that chose pile number 1, your partner is going through a major transformation. All right. They are going through massive amounts of changes in their life. If you see, it's all purple. This is, the higher vibrations. He's being connected to the universe. He's going through major spiritual transformation. However, at the same time, he's got the carnivorous flower fairy, which is a tempting offer, has a high price. Now, what I'm going to read, this is from the book. I'm going to read this. This is you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, and life force and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty, as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off others, and if you deny this, they become very angry and narcissistic. They see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost like cult-like in its practices. Wow, okay, I get it. So what's going on is the divine masculine is going through a major transformation. Okay, pile number 1. They are trying to get away from this negative old vibration. Okay, this whole karmic pattern of the past is pulling them. All right, but they're trying to break free of it. So they're basically in that push-pull element where they really want to sort of get out of this old way of thinking, old way of living, society, pressures, etc., and go through this personal transformation. But sticking to the old is very tempting. Sticking to the old makes life much more easier. So that is where they're at. Now let's get some more clarifiers. I'm gonna pick this one. Yep. This is they have a barrier. They have a barrier that's not allowing them to fully change. All right. They're feeling like they want to go through this transformation, but they are being stopped because the old ways are very alluring. They're sort of pulling them back. They're very tempting to sort of go back, But if they want to go through this change, they really have to change everything, which means leaving their foundation, leaving whatever they believed. And that's a high price, and they're not really sure if that's the way to go. They might be happy settling with what they have already. They might not want to change. They might be happy settling for the way things are. And they're just like, you know what? In order for me to go through this change, I have to give up a lot. I have to, really change. And, maybe change my job, change my career, change my friends, change my personal being. And that's too much. I'd rather just settle and just, be stuck here. And lastly, yeah, and this is coming from his pride and ego. Okay, this is the ego mind of your divine masculine. This is not his heart space. This is not the spirit talking through him. This is coming from the ego. So at this time, your divine partner does want to change, but is not fully there yet. They haven't fully committed to changing because they feel that the price is very high for this transformation. They feel that it's easier to settle and be stuck where they are rather than go through this, because their ego is telling them that the price is too high to change, that they might lose everything. That, this is obviously, if you try to do something completely different, your entire foundation gets shaken up, and the ego mind tries to protect you from getting hurt, from changing, from trying something new. And that's where your divine masculine is at this time. I'm going to pick one for future. Are they going to get out of this? Yeah. Yeah. They do it. They do. This could be two things. They do admire you as a person, and they might be checking you out from afar, but at the same time, they also themselves want to be admired by others. They feel like they have a certain status in society, and they want people to see them a certain way. And if they go through this change, people may not see them this way, and they like being seen like the successful, money making, or married, or whatever situation they're in, that kind of person, the good person. But that's coming from their ego. All right, they really need to dissolve that ego, because the truth is they need to go through this transformation. So this is where they're at the moment. Eventually they will move, but this is where they're at the moment. All right, pile number 1, I hope this was helpful. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. And if you wish to book a private reading, all details are below. Thank you. Pile number 2. This is what I also got. I have not checked out the cards, so I don't know what they are. We've got spiritual quest. You know what? This is so funny. I do feel my twin is on a spiritual quest. And clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, a aha moment. Beautiful. All right. So for people who picked pile number 2, first of all, do you see the similarities in the color? All right, they both got shades of red, which is a lower chakra. It is safety, and just, like security, and being, secure in who you are and your place in the universe. What I feel for those of you who pick pile number 2, oh, and look at that, it's 39 and it's 40. All right, so for those of you that pick pile number 2, like myself, your divine masculine or feminine, your partner, whoever it is, they're going through something, all right? They are going through a period of introspection. They're going through a spiritual quest. They might be seeking out alternative therapies. They might be reading up. They might be might have had a spiritual awakening, and they might be discovering their own spiritual journey. They could be getting into more yoga, healing, might go travel to spiritual places. They might want to go and, go to a spiritual place or go to a religious place, try to get answers. They're going through this, and when they go through this, and what's happening is they're going to have an aha moment, and this aha moment is going to help them understand what's going on. I'm going to just pick a little bit from the book as well. One of those aha moments is about to happen when you've paid a visit by pure spirit of inspiration, who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and a vision and epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and it is time now, and you are being chosen to bring it to life. All right, I don't want to read the rest. It's pretty obvious. So basically, your partner, the person you're thinking of, is going through a spiritual quest, and then they're going to come to a realization. They're going to come to a period of enlightenment, and they're going to have an aha moment, all right? So let's get some more clarity. See? They've been going through shadow work. They've been going through their negative vibration. They've been trying to deal with this, all right? And now, instead of dealing with it in like this typical way where you let, alcohol, drugs, ignoring it come into play, they're dealing with their shadow self. I feel like when they go through this, they're going to some light is going to be shed on their shadow self, which is the reason why certain things have happened. The patterns in their life, they're going to come to a realization as to why something has happened. Yep. They've been watching you, and they've been watching you. They've been watching you online, on social media. They've been checking you out, and they're gonna still continue watching you. I feel like there is part of, and I feel they're also sort of observing how this whole thing pans out, But they've been watching you, and now they're being guided. They're being guided to take steps forward. So they're definitely going through. They're trying to figure out why things have happened, what's really making them feel the way they feel, and why things aren't going the way they want to. They've been watching you, they've been seeing you, and in a way, I feel some of you may even be guiding them unconsciously towards the spiritual path, okay? And for those, and they will be guided towards this. So let's get one future energies. Destruction. I feel what's going to happen is this person, this divine masculine, feminine, whoever you're thinking of, is going to understand why he or she has been so destructive in their lives, why they have caused a destruction in this relationship, and they're going to understand the true reason for it all. The aha moment is going to shake them at the core, and that will help them grow and move forward. So beautiful. I feel like this is like, where they're stuck, pile number one. Pile number two, they're in that journey. They're in that journey to get to the truth, which is great. Yay, I'm happy. My twin is on the journey. All right. Pile number three. Let me have a sip of my coffee. It's still morning here. Well, late morning. It's 11 o'clock. But I need my second cup of coffee. All right. Pile number three. Pile number two, if you liked my reading, please do like and subscribe. Pile number three, if you like my reading, please do like and subscribe. All right. We've got clear your energy. And we've got autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Okay, I get what's going on. Those of you who are, this is very, very self-explanatory. Those of you who pick pile number three, the partner that you're thinking of is going through major lower vibration energies right now, okay? They have lost hope. They don't think anything is possible. They don't think this relationship can work out. They feel like this is it. Like nothing is going to change. Nobody's going to change. They don't deserve love. You don't deserve them, blah, blah, blah. The point is, the universe is saying is this is not the truth, okay? Remember, there is no truth. Only you know what the truth is. And you can only find out that truth once you clear your energy. This person really needs to clear the energy. They really need to get out of that negative vibration. Right now, they're not feeling very positive towards you. They're just, or this relationship. They're just feeling very low, very, unhappy, very, they just don't think anything is going to change, all right? And they really need to clear this energy. They really need to get out of this space because that's not the real them. So let's get some more clarifiers. They need to forgive you and forgive themselves. They haven't forgiven. They haven't forgiven you for what they think you have done. You may not have actually done anything, but they think you've done something. So they haven't forgiven you, and they haven't forgiven themselves. At the end of the day, it's about self-forgiveness. If you forgive yourself, everything else works out. But I don't think they've forgiven themselves. And that's why they're in this lower energy, because they blame themselves, they blame you, they blame everybody. They don't realize that things can only get better once you stop blaming, because they're unawakened. They're not awakened yet, all right? They haven't awakened yet. They're still stuck in that unawakened energy. And they need to have patience, all right? They're lacking in patience. They need to understand that this is a process. And if they start clearing their energy and start forgiving themselves, they will awaken. But they will go through that period of awakening. But they're not being patient. They're not being patient about it. They're like, okay, this is it. Now or never. What is this saying? This is my last chance. That's bullshit. Nothing is the last chance. You could always have chances. But they're like, no, I don't have any more patience. This is it. If it's going to work out now, it's going to work out now, or it's never going to work out. Which is stupid, because they need to understand that everything happens in divine timing, and sometimes you need to work on the factors before things align. Let's look at one future energy card. All right. There's something to do with the family that's coming up. They might need to focus on their family. They might have to deal with certain issues from their family that needs to be dealt with. It could also mean that they need to spend some time with their family, which will help them realize this whole thing, and put this whole thing in perspective. There could be something to do with the family life that has caused them to feel sorry for themselves, to not really be able to forgive you or forgive them. There could be something with the family that stops them from forgiving you. Maybe your family doesn't like you or whatever. The point is, this is where they are at, but they need to clear the energy. Once they clear the energy, things will work itself out. They need to stop thinking negatively. Everything starts with a thought. The minute your vibration rises, the minute you start thinking positively, everything works itself out. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye.